So, Damien, what supplements should I be taking? A very common question I get asked. And, oh, should I be taking protein powder? Well, this whole presentation is going to explain supplements to you as a man and what you need and what you don't need. But let me be very crystal clear on this. All these pill powders and potions are, the majority of them are unnecessary. They're marketed to your insecurities. They're marketed to you to believe that you need them. But in actual fact, if you're having a proper balanced diet, and if you're following the Alpha Clan recipe book and the meals that you get with inside the Alpha Clan, your diet is balanced. You're getting all the proteins, all the carbs, all the fats that you need. And with everything that you're eating, all the micronutrients from your food that is actually real supplementation. That's where it needs to come from. Okay, so what I'm going to highlight in this video is the most important supplements that you should be taking as a man, and then shit that's not required. Okay, so understand first, the majority of your supplementation comes from a balanced diet, doing the basics right. But if we are going to go for any supplements, these are my three go-tos. Okay, vitamin D, magnesium, and salt. Why vitamin D? Because it's a precursor to testosterone. It's immune, it boosts the immune function, and it boosts your mood. Listen, vitamin D is produced in the body when the sun is exposed to the skin. Now, if you live in Ireland, how often do you think your skin is getting exposed to the sun? Exactly. So you need to supplement this on a regular basis. And remember, it's a precursor to testosterone. It's essential. Magnesium, it helps regulate the nervous system and it allows you to relax. If you're someone that trains a lot or has a stressful job, you need magnesium to help the muscle relax, the muscles to relax, so they will allow you to sleep well and also allow you to recover your muscles from all the heavy training that you're doing. Super important. Also, salt. But Damien, doesn't salt give you high blood pressure? No, in actual fact, salt in the right quantities, because it's required by the body, will help lower blood pressure. It'll also help you hydrate faster, which most men are walking around dehydrated. So you need to be putting a little pinch of salt into your water on a regular basis. Damien, but why the fuck would I put salt in my water? Because when you go to the hospital and they put you on an IV drip, what is in that? That is a saline solution. That's a salty water solution that they're pumping into you. Why? Because they want to hydrate you faster. What are electrolytes? Only bundles of different salts. That's why we use them. So don't be afraid to use salt over your food and in your water. It'll also help to improve muscle contraction and reaction time. Plus, if you get a lot of headaches, you're dehydrated. So you need to hydrate fast. So get the salt into you. Those are my top three. Now, if you have a balanced diet, you don't need anything else after that. But here are add-ons for certain people that may need them. Fish oil, B-complex, zinc. Why fish oil? It helps reduce inflammation. It's a hormone support and it's good for brain health. Why vitamin B? It helps the body produce energy. It's good for the nervous system and actually the lining of the nerves. When you're learning new tasks, new tricks, new habits, it's a thing that's happening in your brain. It's called neuroplasticity. You're rewiring the nervous system of the brain, of the body. Vitamin B is important to help reinforce the nerve lining. If you're someone that is managing a lot of stress or you're super fatigued all the time, B complex is important. D is, again, another one for the testosterone production. Zinc is used with the enzymes in the body to help produce a lot of different hormones, a lot of different hormones in the body. Now, if you're eating a lot of green leafy vegetables like cabbage and bacon, you're getting lots of zinc anyway. But it's a great one to have there as well. It boosts the immune system and it's great for cell regeneration. So these are my add-ons, not essential, add-ons. Now, for performance, the first one is creatine. This is great for overall performance in strength and endurance. Also, there's lots of studies to show it's good for the old noggin, help you think and problem solve better, and it'll also help you get stronger and build muscle. Now, it doesn't build muscle itself, but it allows you to get an extra couple of reps in the gym. So that extra couple of reps will make you stronger in the long run. Now, this other supplement here, the dextrose, that's an unusual one. You probably haven't heard of that before because this is a food additive. It's a fast carbohydrate. And this is reserved for my endurance athletes or my lads that are training twice a day or my GA fellas, all right? Because there's a huge demand on the cardiovascular system and the glycolytic system in the body. In order to recover from this, we need to replace the glycogen fast. This is how we do it. Okay, so dextrose would be reserved for those lads that have a much higher output and working more to endurance sports. Okay, these are the things you do not need. You see, protein powder is in that list, protein yogurts, protein bars. Any of these processed foods basically that promise high protein, low fat, no sugar, low carb, any of that sort of shit, just stay away from. And I'll tell you why. These things are processed foods and highly processed foods. And what's happening now is they're marketed to you as health foods. And then people are buying them in their droves. It's a problem if you have a fridge full of these protein yogurts. Because I'll guarantee you there's fuck all nutritional value from them. And likewise, these bars. So what I would recommend is if you want a yogurt that is good for you or actually has bang for its buck, get some Greek yogurt and tip into it your favorite chocolate bar or just put some cocoa powder in there. Bang, there you go. There's a protein yogurt for you. And instead of having one of these fulfilled fucks, get yourself a Snickers. It'll be far more satisfying than these yolks. Jesus, you could use these to patch up a hole in the wall. They're that solid. And as for the protein powder itself, it's not required. If you're eating the correct balanced diet throughout the day, you have 3 to 4 opportunities to get protein in every meal. That should be sufficient. You don't need any more. This stuff is inferior. And to kind of sum all this shit up, I've done a bit of research into these products and they're all the same. Doesn't matter where you get them. But when you read the back, it says it uses a blend of protein. And that's a cheeky way of saying, yes, we use all different types of protein to give you the best possible results. Bullshit. They're using expensive good protein and shitty and inferior protein together. That's what they mean by blend. But this is the ratio. 1 scoop of good protein, 20 shit proteins. And we put that together and we make the product. That's why when you eat these things, they constipate you, they make you bloated, they make you fart, they make your breath stink, they make your sweat stink. So, eat real food. When you eat real food, you shouldn't be bloated, you shouldn't be farting, you shouldn't be burping. Your digestive system will like those foods. And anything that makes you fart, burp, or shit yourself, get fucking rid of it. Okay? So, they're not needed. They're just not needed. What is needed? Let me go back here. Why you don't want to pop up? What is needed? Real food. If you're eating real food on a regular basis, you are getting all the supplements that you need. And it's that simple. Listen, if you have any questions about this and you need to maybe know a little bit more about certain supplements and maybe how you should take them, just send me a message and I'll happily answer those questions for you. Giddy up.